Hey, what's up, guys? Whitey B here. And first thing I want to do is take a moment to welcome all my new subscribers. So glad to have you guys. And I know a lot of you came from, seeing the awesome bodybuilding.com documentary. I just wanted to comment on that. I honestly could not have ever hoped for a better documentary. It was done so professionally, and they worked so hard on doing that. I can't even imagine all the hours that were used to pour over the videos, and all the interview questions that were done in Idaho when I got to go to the bodybuilding.com office, and they just did such a great job with all of it. And my family, I was able to send it to some of my extended family who they don't really know my story as much. I haven't seen them a ton since I started losing the weight. In my reclusive years, I hadn't seen them a ton. That's something I intend to change. I really miss seeing them, but I talked to them, via email and social networks, and I was able to send them that, and they kind of got to see my story for the first time via that documentary. And I don't really think there's a better way they could have possibly seen it, because it tells my story better than I could even tell my story. So, that was really exciting. I've been getting people at the gym now who have just seen it for the first time. They're coming up to me, and it's been an amazing experience. So, yeah, I couldn't be more thankful for that, and that's just something I really wanted to put out there. It's been a really crazy week for me, honestly. I've been kind of shopping my resume out and going to different interviews. The first interview I went to, they've got, I don't know if you have been in job market and you're college age, you might know about this. There's a lot of places that are essentially multi-level marketing, which is kind of a nice term for pyramid schemes. In these, they kind of make the job sound like it's amazing, like you have the potential to make all this money, you're going to move up to management and all this, but what it essentially comes down to is you just doing basically cold call sales. You're essentially selling things without leads, and they want you to get other people into the company under you to make money. So you know how pyramid schemes work. I don't have to explain that. But yeah, it kind of took me 2 interviews before I figured that out, and it made me feel like a complete idiot. The first interview, they made it seem like it wasn't a sales job at all. They told me, there were 20 candidates, and they only wanted 5 back for the second interview. And of course, I was one of the ones chosen for the second interview, which seemed weird because I have these huge gaps in my employment and that kind of thing. I didn't feel like I was qualified, but I do interview well, so I thought, maybe. And then the second interview, when I had the interview, it went well, but they picked me, and they were talking about having me manage people and setting up field offices at some point and all kinds of things. And I got home and I'm starting to think, well, why? My confidence has never been super high, but even still, I have a little bit of it, but I was still thinking, why would they be picking me out of 20 candidates? So I started to do a little more research into the company and found out it was another multi-level marketing scheme. When I was 19, I got sucked into one of those that's really well known called Cutco. They sell knives. Cutco has a parent company called Vector Marketing that's kind of notorious for doing that kind of thing. So it's nothing I haven't been tricked by before, but luckily this time I caught it before I started working there. I do have an interview for a real job coming up on this Tuesday at 11, so I'm hoping that goes well. But even if not, I'm being able to kind of get my confidence up doing these interviews, and I'm getting more used to it. And I feel like if I keep shopping my resume around and keep trying, I'll be able to get a job that's a decent entry level job, and I'd like to get into something IT or customer service. And I've also been trying to apply for financial aid to possibly go back to school. I sent my FAFSA in, which is kind of the federal aid package, and it's processing now, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I've got a lot of optimism and a lot of options on what to do in the future here. And other than that, I just need to start. I haven't been able to get to the gym because I've been so busy. I've had this camera cruise came the other day. I'm getting another kind of a mini video piece being done by Barcroft Media, and that I don't know when that'll be coming out, but they did a lot of good video and got some shots of me in my gym and got to talk to some people from my gym, and my mom's going to be in that interview, and so that should be exciting. But yeah, it's been kind of a busy week. My goal right now is to get back to the gym. I'm going to the gym today. This is going to be the first day in probably like 8 days I've gotten to have a full gym workout. I've been going to doing racquetball and that kind of thing, but I've got to get that back in check because I'm gonna have to eventually be able to balance being busy and keeping the weight off. So that's something I'm just kind of trying to work into my plan right now and trying to get used to. But yeah, it's been kind of an exciting time, so I just want to give you guys an update and say hey to all my new subscribers, hey to all my old subscribers, and I'm going to be trying to post more videos now. I always say that, and I know I'm never great about it, but I know I need to keep doing that too. So yeah, keep checking things out, and as always, thank you very much. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe, and Buddy be out.